Good day, one and all. My name is Kathy, and welcome to this episode of the Scrap and Crafty Gardener. Today, and possibly a couple days this week, I need to concentrate on sympathy cards. So I'm going to be using GinaK's Beautiful Day. This is a stamp and die set from the latest release. And then the Elegant Thoughts. This is one of the incentive sets that I think you can purchase now. Going to be a simple card, and you can use this card for any occasion. I'm just going to turn it into a sympathy card. And I'm going to go with more like a fall color theme. I use this brown cardstock that measures 10 inches by 7 inches, scored it at the 5-inch line, folded it and creased it with my bone folder. And this is GinaK's Chocolate Truffle. Then I have 2 pieces of ivory cardstock. These measure 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. One for the inside, one for the outside. And then the only other paper you need is the strip of chocolate truffle that I cut off when I cut out my card from the 8.5 by 11 paper. I had some strips left. This piece measures 1.5 inches wide by 6 1/4 inches long. All right, this is going to be fairly straightforward, I think. And I'm also going to be using an embossing folder because this little strip of paper, the only thing I'm going to do to it is I have this old Cricut Cuttlebug. This is called Cane Back Chair. There, you can see the pattern there. And I'm just going to emboss this. And I kind of want it to be as straight as possible, but it doesn't really matter. And for my sandwich for this plate, I need my 2 A plates and then the metal shim plate and the folder. Okay. Quick and easy, and that makes an absolutely beautiful etched piece. So this, even though it's going to have a flower on it, this card could be masculine, but it's also going to be feminine because I'm going to put flowers on it. All right, so I need my stamping platform, which I set right here, and it's right where I put it. Yay. I'm going to move my card aside for just a minute. And I picked all of the browns that I have because I want to do brown inks. I'm going to start by stamping the inside of the card. I just want to put a little something on the inside. And I'm thinking just this leaf in the bottom corner would be nice. It just add a little something. Now, this is a brand new set. I haven't used it yet, so I need to condition it, which means, and I see I'm totally off camera. Let me try raising my camera up just a moment so that you can get a better angle of what I'm doing. Hopefully that didn't make anyone seasick. I'm just going to rub to get the coating off. And I haven't picked my browns. I'm not sure what's going to look good. I'm going to try warm cocoa. Let's see how that looks. Oh, I do like that. I'm going to do one more. All right. And then I'll clean that off with my tidy towel. Just to have a little something on the inside of the card. And now I can glue this to the inside of my card. And then we're done with the inside. And for the envelope, I'll probably put that same little flower or the leaves on the outside of the envelope. Get that lined up in the middle. And then you have all this room to write a note and sign your name. Okay, now for this outside card, what I'm envisioning is this is going to go here. And then I want to stamp on the side. There is this long stamp, and that would be pretty, but I kind of want to see how this one turns out. May not turn out at all. I have not even seen this being used. I kind of want it up to the top. All right. All right, I think I will use, let's try a lighter color for the foliage. I'm going to try Kraft. If I don't like it, I can go darker and cover that up. And I did not condition the stamp, so it's not going to come out right the first time. Okay, I like that. I will stamp that again. Let me see if it looks good with the chocolate brown. Yeah, not too bad. I'll do one more of this, and I might add in a little bit of a darker color. But I want to do that more on the flowers, I think. Okay, that looks nice. Let's see if I want to add a little bit of shading. And I think I do. I'm just going to take, do I have a brown brush? Yes, I do. I'm going to try a little bit of charcoal brown. And I'm just going to hit spots on the stamp. I don't even know if this is going to look good, but we're going to find out. If not, I'll just flip the card over and go. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. All right. So you can always use your brushes on your stamps. You don't have to just stamp. And I got a little bit of ink outside of where I wanted it to be. Not sure how. There we go. I never know how I do that, but I always seem to do that. Now, this is a flower I believe goes on top of this one. I just got to get it lined up here. Those are leaves, so those have to line up there. And that will line up here. All right, now I'm going to try this in the warm cocoa because I like how that looked on the inside. Oh, and I didn't condition again. And I'll pull this up so you can see how I can tell I didn't condition. It's not a solid image. It looks like rain spots on this stamp. Like if you just waxed your car and rain gets on it and how the droplets pool, that's what happens on the stamp. And oh, I got ink over here. I don't want to get that on my card. And so it kind of gives you a splotchy image. I do like that. All right, so let's try that again. Yes, I like that. I'm going to give it one more coat because I want this to be a nice, rich brown. And this is the color I'm going to stamp my sentiment in also. Beautiful. Okay. Now, take that off, put this back on. There's the backing for that. Okay, this has a sympathy sentiment with it. There's actually wishing you peace and so very sorry. But I kind of like this with sympathy better. And this has die cuts that I purchased separately, but I don't want to use a die cut on this card. It's going to be a relatively flat card. Now let's put this will be back on here. I think all right, do I want it centered? My mind is telling me no, and off to the side. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Now this one I do need to condition. I remember to do it the first time. All right, and I'm going to use the warm cocoa. And just one more. Yeah, perfect. I'll clean that off with my tidy towel. And other than embellishing the dickens out of this in a few minutes, that's pretty much our card. All right. So I'm going to glue this down to the front. And put that right there. And then I want this strip to go down. I love the texture of this embossing folder. An oldie but a goodie. Okay, now I am going to bling this up just a hair. I pulled out these gold, and I think they're too bright. But then I have these. These are almost like a peachy, but I thought they looked kind of cool. Then let me see what I have. Decisions. I don't really want to stickle them. So I'm going to pull out my clear Wink of Stella and just add a little bit of sheen to the flowers. This is not my card without some glitter and glitz, but this is not overt. So when you think of a sympathy card, this isn't too splashy. Just a little hint of sparkle. Just a very, and I don't even know if you'll be able to see that, it's just a very, very hint. Okay, now it does need some extra embellishment. Let me put that back on its, there you go, so I don't lose the stamp. Well, I have my bent tweezers. Well, the rhinestones just go spitting. I think I want one here. And a little one there. So I could do 3. I don't know if I need any on here. I was kind of thinking I might put some on here. Oh, decisions. This is one I wish if I was live I could ask you. I'm just going to peel one off just to see how it would look. And I don't like it on there. I think I'm just going to keep them around the flowers. Okay, there it is. That's my card for today. A very simple but straightforward sympathy card that you could use for any occasion. Just change the colors and the sentiment. You could even do a pop-up strip across here with your sentiment going all the way across. I just thought it's a little different. But thank you so much for watching and have a great rest of your day. A very short video today.